It's about 2.5 years ago. We heard the news. It was during the whole COVID crisis. And my mother-in-law, she should live and be well. She contracted COVID. And my Twerski Zatzal was still fine at the time, and I quickly ran to Yerushalayim, drove to Yerushalayim to pick him up, bring him to our house, hoping that he wouldn't catch it and we could hopefully avoid that. So he's with us for the week. We had a great week together. He said, thank you so much for hospitality, but I'm still in Gullus. Miss Bubby so much. It's very sweet. And after a few days, he came down with it as well. Went to check, diagnosed that he does have COVID. Well, he said, once I have COVID, there's no reason to be away from Bubby. Let me go back home. And of course, that made sense. So we're driving back. I remember right on the tunnel road, he starts telling me a story. He says, Danny, you should just know there was a rabbi in America, out of town shul, and the people were not so connected to the Masorah, to traditional Judaism, but he worked really hard. And after a couple of years, one of the members, John, became Shomer Shabbat. And the rabbi was so happy. John wasn't driving to shul anymore. And a few months later, the rabbi said, John, you know, there's also kashrut. We have dietary laws, and I think it's something they should look into as well. John said, Rabbi, don't be a Chazer. Be happy that I'm keeping Shabbat. Kashrut, not for now. We'll see what the future will bring. Just be happy with your accomplishments and what I'm doing now. He said, Savashi, it's a cute story, but what has to do with anything? He said, Danny, I'm over 90. Hashem was so kind to me, has been so kind to me over the years. And so many gifts, beautiful family, 5 generations I have. Amazing 25 years with Bubby, the children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, 90 books I was so glad to write. I don't want to be a Chazer. I have COVID. This is the end. And I have to just appreciate what Hashem has given me. And not be a Chazer. I want more and more and more. I said, Safshia, you're fine. COVID, many people have COVID and they're fine with it. No, I think this is it. And I was like taken aback. I said everything's going to be fine, but obviously I didn't know and I was wrong. It wasn't going to be fine, at least not fine the way we thought it would be. And what a last lesson did I receive from Sabashia. Just have a perspective on life, on reality, connecting to Hashem and Akar Tov, appreciating what Hashem has given us, and not being a Chazer. Just unbelievable clarity he had. Within a day, he was on a respirator. A couple of days later, he was gone. He knew. But what an attitude. And I think this should scream to all of us to appreciate what Hashem has given us, not look at what we don't have, look what he has given us, what we've accomplished. And I think that should be a beacon for all of us. Shalom.